In the towering skyline of Alaris, Adrian Gray stood as a symbol of success and power. His business empire spanned continents, and his name graced every financial magazine. Yet, behind the polished suits and confident demeanor, Adrian was a lonely man. His world was built on deals and negotiations, leaving little room for genuine human connection. Ella Hart, on the other hand, was the opposite. Living in a quaint neighborhood on the outskirts of the city, she was a dreamer. Despite her modest life, she found joy in the little things: a perfect sunrise, a well-baked pie, or the laughter of her regular cafe customers. Her cafe, the Hearthstone, was more than a business. It was a haven for people seeking warmth and comfort. Their worlds collided one fateful evening when Adrian's luxury car broke down in the pouring rain. Frustrated and drenched, he spotted the Hearthstone. Stepping inside, he was greeted by the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the sight of Ella busy wiping tables. She noticed him, a drenched figure in an expensive suit, and offered him a towel with a smile. "Rough day?" she asked. Adrian, caught off guard by her friendliness, nodded. "You could say that." She brought him a steaming cup of coffee and a slice of pie. "On the house," she said, her eyes sparkling. "You look like you need it." That night, as Adrian warmed up, they talked. Ella's warmth and simplicity fascinated him. For the first time in years, he felt seen not as a billionaire but as a person. ####the connection deepens. Adrian found himself returning to the cafe, initially under the pretense of meetings in the area. But soon it became clear he was drawn to Ella. She was unlike anyone he'd ever met. She didn't care about his wealth or his influence. She valued his thoughts and feelings. Ella, too, was intrigued by Adrian. Beneath his reserved exterior, she saw a man yearning for something more, someone who appreciated her sincerity and hard work. As their bond grew, Adrian began helping Ella with her cafe. He offered business advice, though Ella insisted on keeping things simple. He admired her integrity and her determination to build something with her own hands. However, their relationship wasn't easy. Adrian's affluent circle disapproved of his involvement with a commoner. His mother, a formidable woman who valued status above all, warned him. "You can't build a life with someone who doesn't belong in our world," she said. Ella faced her own challenges. Some of her friends and neighbors whispered that Adrian was using her, that someone as rich as him would never truly care for someone like her. ###love faces adversity. The turning point came when Adrian invited Ella to a gala, a glittering event filled with the city's elite. Ella, dressed in a simple gown, felt out of place amidst the opulence. Whispers followed her everywhere. Adrian noticed and held her hand firmly. When a snide comment from a guest reached Ella's ears, she excused herself. Adrian found her outside, tears glistening in her eyes. "I don't belong in your world, Adrian," she said. "You deserve someone who fits in." Adrian cupped her face gently. "Ella, I don't care about their world. I care about you. You make me want to be a better man. I don't need their approval. I need your love." Moved by his sincerity, Ella decided to give their love a chance, despite the challenges. ###building a life together. Determined to prove their love could withstand anything, Adrian and Ella worked together to bridge their worlds. Adrian began investing in the community where Ella's cafe was located, funding schools and community centers. Meanwhile, Ella expanded her cafe into a chain while retaining its heart and soul. In time, Adrian's cold reputation transformed. He became known as a philanthropist and a man deeply in love. Ella, once a humble cafe owner, became a symbol of perseverance and authenticity. At their wedding, held in the Hearthstone, they were surrounded by people from both their worlds, business tycoons and cafe regulars alike. Adrian, looking into Ella's eyes, said, "You taught me that wealth isn't measured by money, but by love and connection. With you, I have everything." Ella smiled through her tears. "And you showed me that dreams can grow beyond what we imagine, as long as they're built with love." Their love story became a legend in Alaris, reminding everyone that true love knows no boundaries, whether of wealth or status.